Yo, what's up, homies? Alright, bulls. Alright, so what we're going to be going through today is I'm going to walk you guys through a quick, relatively quick, depends how much I can talk for. Alright, anyway, I'm going to be walking you guys through a workout that I've done the other day, up body workout. So I'm going to start off some compound lifts, work into some accessory work. But first, I'm going to quickly smash some oats. Alright, so I just mixed up some oats. I got some leftover granola and some Chipani yogurt. Guys, let's get straight into this. Okay, so I did an upper body session. Alright, so wow, woo, upper body session, woo. Alright, so what I'm currently doing at the moment is an upper body, lower body, a split. So I do upper body Monday, Wednesday, I do lower body Tuesday and Thursday, and Friday is accessory work, which is more so just like my leg and muscle groups. Calf muscles, number one. Deltoids, trying to get the deltoids to pop. This video, guys, we're going to be talking about the upper body workout. The video, guys, so we started off with bench press. Okay, so with the bench press, all right, so just partial reps. I recently just did a video on this. So with the partial reps, guys, biggest takeaway is as long as if intensity, the biggest thing here, if intensity is equated for, all right, partial range is exactly the same as full range of motion for the bench press, alright? So it is okay, it is perfectly fine, maybe if not better, to set up an Olympic style bench press as seen here and punch out as many reps and not going all the way up, alright? Personally, the way I like to think of it is just do both, okay? It's not hard just to do both, just get in, get it done, alright? Do some partials, lift heavy, maybe do a reverse periodized model, so start off heavy, go lighter, or pyramid up. Like there's so many different ways to do it. Just as long as you're getting in, you're hitting the chest, hitting the required amount of reps. So I started off, I hit 10 for 100, didn't really push it. My max is about 130, 140 at the moment, depending on the day, how much I've trained, all that kind of stuff. Previously, when I was over 100 kilos, I'm currently 90, when I was over 100, my 1 rep max was 150. So I'd like to think I have gotten stronger given my weight has decreased, so my power to weight ratio is better. And I feel a lot healthier at a lower weight level, but anyway, bulking season's coming. Alright, so then we moved from here. We did also did some decline. I wasn't really happy with the decline, just the bench and just the setup. So yeah, that was just a little bit of fluff. Personally, I don't really like doing decline much. I like just hitting the flat bench, the incline, and some cables. I prefer to do a cable push down or something like that. Anyway, so we did some cable flies post that, which was really good. I like to do the partial reps on bench press first, and then finish off some full range of motion, and then get that like mind to muscle connection and really feel like tearing your chest apart doing the cable flies. So studies actually show having a pronated grip, going all the way back and breaking the arms at 45 degrees, you're not going like ridiculously all the way back to here, just going comfortably just to there and feeling your chest basically just pull apart, and then hitting hands together with a pronated grip is going to actually, you get the most EMG activity in your chest. So what does that mean? The most like muscle activity, the most excitement in your chest. This is what happens when you do that, alright? So pronated, so you'll see people like, oh yeah, you get the inner chest doing that. Doing this, a supinated grip or a neutral grip, try and mix it up, do a pronated, do the supinated or do the neutral, but just remember you got to get the best neural engagement and EMG activity. When I mean EMG activity, just like electrical activity in your muscles stimulating when you're doing the reps, okay? That's the mind to muscle connection, basically. That's the science behind it. So just cranking those out, and then today, like this workout was more of a bro session, come to think of it. So we did that, and then we moved on to some lateral raises. So the thing with lateral raises is obviously I've already smashed that front deltoid, okay? I've already hit that anterior deltoid, there's no tomorrow. So I've done three working sets on bench press, then I've done cable flies and a decline press as well, okay? So I've done like 9 working sets on that already. So we went from that and then into flies. So mixing the flies up, going, so you can have a straight arm doing flies. Personally, I like to break at the elbow a little bit and then just hit that generally on how far you take your arms back, how far you lean over. Everyone's a little bit different with posture, that kind of stuff. So you just have to find where your sweet spot is. So obviously your traps, just the way they are receptive more so to muscle stimulus, higher reps. So they do like the higher reps. So I'm talking like 15 to 30 reps with a light weight. Make sure you feel that mind to muscle connection, and just like you feel that muscle working, feel the pump. You'll feel it, like you'll feel your lateral deltoid working when you do the raises properly. So we did that, and then we moved, so bent over a little bit more, changed your center of gravity, hit the rear fly. And also we did some cable flies as well. All right, so the cable flies, sorry, not cable flies, so with the face pulls, pulling directly to the face, and then I did change the center of gravity and pulling a little bit higher. So the stimulus is a little bit different on where it does hit your rear delt, but it's like personal preference. Anyway, so we moved from that. After we finished that, we went to biceps. As I said, it was a good bro workout. This generally is what my workouts look like, but yeah. Anyway, we hit some bis as well, because obviously I do like to hit bis directly at the end of my workout. So we did some hammer curls and single alternate arms. All right, so you're getting that over supinated grip and squeezing. So you get a good squeeze. You get it like a good mind to muscle connection on that short head and long head when you like rotate your hand back around and squeeze at the top. Like I feel like hammer curls are good just to stimulate like that length, but like you get the best muscle, contraction when you do curl. Just do a bit of both, mix it up, so up like that. And then we finished off with a circuit. So the circuit was tricep pushdown. So for the pushdowns, make sure you tweak your wrist at the end, okay? Because obviously tricep muscle is the biggest upper body muscle in your body. So obviously inserts at the thoracic spine around T3, T4 I think, then comes back around and inserts back into your elbow. So that's a big muscle. So you're talking like depending on how big you are, like that is in itself, it's a big muscle. So there's a few different muscles in the actual tricep, but anyway, it's a big muscle group. So generally you want to do pulling behind the head, and you want to be doing a pushing down movement. Obviously we did hit the tricep when we did bench press, but like anything, if you want it to grow, you got to hit it directly. Not too much work volume, just mixing it up. Anyway, we did 2 sets of this circuit. So the tricep pushdowns, really just focusing on that squeeze at the end. So down quick, hold 1, 2, then back up slow. So quick on the concentric, slow on the eccentric. And then after that we move to pull-ups. So mixing up on the pull-ups on just a standard pull-up to like a neutral grip pull-up, chin-up, whatever you want to call it. And then we move from that into the face pulls as the finisher, because obviously face pulls are very important for your posture, and just like you see so many people lagging in their posterior chain and just their shoulder development. If you want those big popping shoulders, like that's what you have to do, man. You have to make sure you're doing the face pulls, doing the lateral raises, and you're getting in the required work volume on your pressing motions, and you still have like a good overhead movement as well. Alright guys, that was pretty much the workout. Like it wasn't anything special, man. Like when it comes to like growing muscle and becoming the best version of yourself, I personally believe it really comes down to you and being consistent, man. Muscle production and like getting big and becoming a better person through the process. It doesn't happen overnight. It is a process, and it takes a long time, man. It takes a long time. You're here for a long time, so you may as well enjoy the process, all right? Try not to rush your results too much. Get in there. Make sure every workout is forced, it's deliberate, you're getting it done, and you're pushing yourself outside your comfort zone. Make sure you push when you need to, auto-regulate your workouts, push when you need to, back off when you need to have some rest, all right? Generally, 4 to 6 weeks on, then you might want to have a deload week around that like 4 to 6 week mark. Personally, that's what I do if I'm training 5-6 days a week, but you can get away training 4 days a week, like on this upper body, lower body program, or a legs push pull, depending on what you want to do. You can grow some serious mass on this, given that you're eating a calorie surplus or lean bulking, or at minimum eating at maintenance. Like if you're in a calorie deficit, you're not going to grow muscle. It's just simple as that, all right? You're not more so in an anabolic state to grow muscle. So prime conditions, calorie maintenance to surplus, and getting in and just getting it done and pushing yourself outside your comfort zone and focus on consistency and frequency, so hitting each muscle group at least 2 times a week. That's the main point and takeaway from this video, guys. All right, make sure you like and subscribe. I'm gonna wrap this up, and I'll catch you guys in the next vid.